the one shot one kill indicator, which is offered for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. From this section, you can download the indicator file for the MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms and execute it on the paid chart. Additionally, traders can refer to this page to understand how the indicator works and operates. From the Navigator section, we select the indicator file, and by dragging the file onto the chart, we execute the indicator. Just make sure to enable the Allow DLL Imports option from the command section, and then click on Confirm. Once the indicator is placed on the chart, it begins to search and send buy and sell signals on the price chart. The One-Shot-One-Kill indicator is a practical and suitable tool for ICT-style traders who, using the One-Shot-One-Kill strategy, are looking for trading opportunities on the price chart. This indicator easily identifies these opportunities, and on the chart, for example, here a sell signal has been issued for us, and after that, the price has started a downward movement in this section. The method of identifying and plotting buy and sell signals is also based on the New York session's activity time, where signals are issued for us starting at 8:30 and calculations begin. So that when the New York session starts at 8:30, a signal is issued for us if we are in a trend and in a top or bottom state. A signal is displayed for us, which is identified as a top or bottom signal if we are in the middle of a trend and not positioned as a top or bottom. Only a point is displayed for us at the time of the New York session, which is 8:30 a.m., and it examines the time frame until 12 midnight IN. After that, it shows the highest or lowest level, which is identified as the top and bottom, where here the 8:30 a.m. level is identified for us, and it examines down to the lower level. After that, it identifies the upper point as the highest level, and issues a signal that from this point, the highest level of the open candle moves downward, which follows this candle. That we know is our highest level in this section, and it has identified this candle for us and issued the signal on the next candle. In the second stage, we are waiting for CISD, change in state of delivery, which in an upward trend considers the last bearish candle and the last bullish candle. In this section, we identify by drawing a trend line, and if this trend line is broken, we consider it as CISD, and our third stage is completed. After that, we wait for the price to return and pull back to the strategic level where the price has moved downward and then moved upward again, making a pullback to the strategic level. With the price returning to the strategic level, we look for a swing failure pattern or a sweep on the price chart, where we see that with the break of the strategic level and the closing of the price above the strategic level, the price has returned downward and the third candle has closed below the CISD level, and a signal has been issued for us. This part is identified as a swing failure pattern, where after the candle closes below the CISD level, a sell signal is displayed, allowing traders to enter trading positions and take advantage of the market movement. In the settings section, in the input section, there are options available for us. In the first part, you can select the display settings, the theme settings, or the custom template of the indicator, which has 3 modes: dark, light, and alt. When you select the dark option, a dark template is applied to the chart. By selecting the light option, a light template is applied to the chart. The template on my chart changes, and by selecting the alt option, only the color of the candles changes, with bullish candles turning light green and bearish candles turning light red. In the next section, you can select the indicator settings. In the first part, you can adjust the format settings to check the New York activity time frame. By default, it is set to 8:30 a.m. New York time, but you can change this time in this section using the HHMM format. and select your desired time frame. In the next section, you can select the number of days, Q, to review the top or bottom, E, in bullish and bearish trends. By default, it is set to 1 day, which calculates from 8:30 a.m. New York time to 12:30 a.m. of the previous day. It moves 8:30 hours backward to identify the top and bottom. And if we are at the top or bottom, a signal is issued for us. And if we are not at the top or bottom, it is displayed as a dot, but we can increase this value. For example, if we set the number to 2 here, 24 hours, will be added to the 8.5 hours, and it will perform its calculations based on these time intervals, which I select as the default. In the next section, you can activate the candle size filter. By enabling this option, you can consider only the candles with a large size as signals, and it will identify them for you and display them on the chart. Usually we encounter important economic news at 8:30 in the morning, so that if news is released and large candles are displayed for us, we can use them to enter trades and might achieve suitable profits. If this option is disabled, it is more stringent in identifying large candles and displays fewer signals for us, but they have more credibility. In the next section, you can change your GMT time in backtest mode. If you are in backtest mode, because the server time matches GMT time, you may notice discrepancies in calculations. You can adjust the difference between your time and GMT in this section to make the desired settings. For example, here, if you have a 2-hour time difference with GMT, you can enter your time here based on seconds, which would be 7,200 seconds. I confirm this amount. In the next section, I select the dark template here and then click the confirm option. Well, here the dark template has been applied to my chart and a sell signal along with a tab signal has been issued for me. Well, friends, we've reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We would be happy if you share your comments and suggestions with us in the comments section.